Hi, I'm Matt Hatton from technology industry analyst firm Transformer Insights. We're here at the Things Conference in Amsterdam, talking about IoT and LoRaWAN. I'm joined by Vikram Bhatnagar of Akenza. Vikram, welcome.
Good afternoon. Thank you for the invitation.
You enjoying the show?
Absolutely.
Tell me a little bit about your organization and what you do.
So Akenza is a Swiss IoT company. We provide an IoT system with an agnostic approach to connect any type of sensor to the cloud. And we make that really easy.
Okay, and by IoT system, what do you mean? What are the specifics of what you do?
So essentially, we provide an IoT infrastructure product. This allows us to deploy in the cloud as a SaaS or as a PaaS solution, and to attach any type of sensor, be it through LoRaWAN, through Sigfox, or even a building management system, directly into the cloud. And from there, we provide that data into different applications, into insights or into special applications for certain use cases.
Okay, so it's a middleware platform that sits between the devices and the cloud, essentially.
Correct. It's a middleware. It unifies device management, connectivity management, the entire part of data processing, storing that data, and then providing that data again.
Okay, and you said agnostic. We're at a LoRa event, but that's not the only technology that you're interested in, presumably?
Absolutely. So we support many different technologies. LoRa is one of them, but we also support Sigfox or different mobile connectivity, such as narrowband IoT, even SIM management. So it's all about having the flexibility to connect everything and to manage everything in one central place. Okay.
And who are the clients?
So we have a very strong footprint in the area of building and in the area of city and tracking and logistics.
Okay.
So our clients today are still have a very strong footprint in Switzerland, for example, the city of Zurich, or ISS, which you might recognize from facility management.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so smart cities, smart building. Are there verticals that you might be thinking of getting into? Because it sounds like what you have is a horizontal set of capabilities.
Correct, yes. So it's a horizontal solution which allows us to dive into many different verticals. So typically our customers have the vertical expertise and they leverage our technology to connect all those different sensors and different data sources.
Okay. And are you providing something in the way of consulting to those organizations as well? Because sometimes surely the city managers kind of don't know what they want. So do you have to steer them, give them some guidance on what might be possible with the platform?
Absolutely. So we have to support, or we do support our clients when it comes to engineering and developing the use cases, where we consult a lot with them, and we basically provide the entire framework for them to then build up. And what is very important is to take a lean and an agile approach in this to figure out what is working, and from then to further iterate to start building up the IoT use case.
Okay, so there's almost a process management element to what it is that you're doing.
Sort of, not really, because we've designed the system in such an easy manner that it takes you just a few minutes to set up the entire system and to connect the sensor. And from there you can get to that data, and from there you go towards the northbound side of then creating your application on top of that.
Okay, and do you do work on the application building as well, or guidance on the application building?
Yes, absolutely we do. We support our clients to build applications on top of that, and we help them shape their use cases and implement them into their business processes.
Okay, and presumably you have, given that you have clients in similar areas, there must be some ready-made applications that can be put straight onto the platform?
Correct. The way how we work is we gain all these insights from clients and create something called BI, Business Intelligence modules.
Okay.
These are specific use case modules, for example, in the area of facility management, when it comes to tracking of washroom utilization, or when it comes to tracking certain assets within a building. So we provided a ready-made modules where you can just plug into the sensor and start getting running with the application.
Okay. How are you seeing the maturity of the spaces that you're working in? So it's mostly about connected environment, shall we say, smart cities and smart buildings.
Smart spaces.
Smart spaces, that's a good way of thinking about it. Is it mature? Do they know what they want? Do they know what's possible? Or have you got a sort of education role to do as well?
I think when you look at the private sector, a lot of companies know what they want. When you're looking at the cities, they're still in an exploration phase where they're trying to identify different use cases and how they can integrate it. So I think the challenge is not from a technology perspective, it's more that we have these capabilities, how do we transform this now into our organization?
And there must be some legacy systems. Most of these organizations you work with probably have some form of legacy systems in place, maybe for smart street lighting or smart parking or whatever. Is there an integration role as well to include those legacy systems into the programs that you have?
While we have this agnostic approach towards any type of data source, we can easily connect to any data source and bring that data in to harmonize that. And that's the values that cities see in our product, is that they're not building up different silos, they have a layer which unifies all those different data sources from legacy to new stuff, and it gives them the power to test and explore further new use cases.
And the interesting stuff with that comes when you start integrating different use cases. So for instance, turning your traffic lights green when ambulances are coming through, something like that.
Yeah.
Are you finding that the thinking is sufficiently progressed on those sorts of use cases, or is it very much siloed still?
I think today it's still very much silo, but it is definitely progressing because the needs and the demands are there to do more with that data and to bring more intelligence into that. Looking at cities who operate this infrastructure, there are a lot of divisions, and these divisions kind of need to coordinate and work with each other. And I think that's where a lot of these cities are trying to transform, to introduce these new technologies, to be able to adopt that.
So it's not a technical problem really, it's more a structural problem with how the various
Correct.
responsibilities for different areas sit with different organizations within the city.
Correct. Technology is rapid speed, and we need to have the organizations and the cities to be able to adopt to these technologies. And that only works by getting to know technology, having an easy access to that, having good quality documentation and information to then start innovating and trying out.
Excellent. Vikram, this has been really interesting. Enjoy the rest of the show. It's been great having you here.
Thank you very much for the invitation. Have a great day.